Hey, it's Ray here, and I am recording for the first time in our new studio at the escape room that we purchased. I've got a nice little office set up, and we started putting everything in here. I've set up the backgrounds, and I've set up some lighting. I definitely have to work on the sound a little bit. It's a little echoey in this little room here, but we'll definitely figure that out at some point and hopefully get some better sound out of that. A little bit too echoey. But today we're not here to talk about the studio. We're here to talk about you getting leads with local businesses. And today I've got a really cool program that, I gotta be honest, I didn't even know about this in advance. I only just found out about this yesterday, and I had to put together a video. I had to learn about the product and see if it's any good. And of course, it is a very, very good product for anybody looking to get local leads. The product is called LeadsGorilla. You're probably gonna hear about this from a dozen people today, but I just want to let you know that this is a very cool program, especially for anybody that doesn't currently have another lead generating tool for local business. This thing is going to help you to do searches for businesses. It's going to give you all sorts of information about them. It's going to allow you to make reports, and it's going to allow you to send emails, and they even give you the emails that you'll actually send. So it's a very, very robust software, and I want to show you how it works right now. Okay, so here we are inside of LeadsGorilla, and as you can see, it's a very beautiful page. I really love the design of this. It's done right from your web browser, so you don't have to download any softwares, which, a lot of people like the web software these days, and so that's a really good benefit of this. And you can see it's got information here. You've got your latest saved Google leads here. You've got your latest saved Facebook leads here. You got your recent campaigns down here as well. And then over to the left, you've got the dashboard, which is what we're on, your find leads, your manage leads, your reports, your contacting of leads, and then you've got some SEO tools, local tools, and things down here as well. So let's take a look at exactly how this works by starting off finding leads. So we click on find leads. You can find Google leads or you can find Facebook leads, which is nice. They give you the option of both of those. And so we're going to start off with Google leads, even though this probably will be a little bit slower. If you would do Facebook leads, that tends to give you results very, very quickly. So we can see we've already got plumbers in here, so I'm just going to put in the plumbers. And I'm going to put Snellville. And you can see it pulls it up here. So we're going to hit Snellville. We can choose a radius, and this is nice. A lot of other tools don't have this. So we're going to go with 15, and we'll hit search, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, so here are the leads that came up, and you can see there's quite a few of them in here. And they give you quite a bit of information. We can even show more leads down here. And it's going to pull some more of them up there. We'll give that a minute. But take a look at what we got here. So you can see, like, for instance, MJ Plumbing. They've got a 5-star rating, no email on file, but you can save the lead and add later. You got a telephone, you've got their website, you got their address, you got their Google My Business, and you've got all this other information here as well. Over here, you look at these guys have no rating whatsoever. So that means that they are the ideal company to really reach out to, because you're going to be able to do a lot for these guys. They do not have a rating here. And if you come up, you'll see we'll find a few different ones that, again, these guys are 5 stars. These guys have nothing. Like, look at this. So these guys definitely need help. I mean, they couldn't even find a telephone number for these guys. So these guys definitely need your help. You might have to do a little research, but definitely a good one to reach out to there. Coming up here, let's look at some of these other ones. Some of these guys have done pretty well, but there's still opportunities, of course, regardless of that. So if we were to choose one of these here, like maybe we're going to choose these guys here. They've got a claimed lead. We've got all their information. GMB has 10 plus photos, 13, not enough reviews for a good ranking. Okay, so there you go. We got something we can work with here. So let's save this lead. We're going to do a new campaign, and we're going to call this Snellville Plumbers. Okay, and we're going to add that campaign there. Boom. And so now we can choose from one of those here. So we got Snellville Plumbers. We're going to add to that, and there we go. We now have our lead inside of there. Okay, Facebook leads is very similar. You're going to come in here and you're going to do Facebook pages or places. And again, you're going to put in a keyword. So I'm going to put in Snellville Plumbers. Nice. There we go. Oh, actually, sorry, we're going to put in plumbers and put in Snellville over here. And again, do our search. There we go. You can see that one was a lot faster. The other one, I paused it because it does take a few minutes, but look how fast Facebook is. But again, you can see in here information about these guys, Plum and Plumber, Hub Plumbing. Okay, so any of these, you can come down here and we can look. Oh, look, this guy here. He's got no ratings. Oh, well, there we go. He's only got 3 likes. 0 ratings, not enough. So this would be a perfect one. So I'm going to save this lead too. And I'm going to come in here and find that new one we made. Add. Okay, and so now that one is added to our campaign as well. So now we can come down here and we can go to Manage Leads. We'll come down here and we'll find our, I think it's probably going to be last. There it is, Snellville Plumbers. You can see we got 2 total leads, 1 Google lead, 1 Facebook lead. Okay, and then over here under Actions, we can do a few different things. One, we can click on this here and we can see the Google leads or the Facebook leads. Obviously, we only have 1 of each, so not too hard to manage. You can always edit this here, or you can delete this if you needed to get rid of it. And down here, we got reports. Now, this is where we can do a GMB report or a Facebook report. So we're going to do a GMB report. We're going to select our campaign, Snellville Plumbers, which has 1 Google lead that we put into it. We're going to generate that report. Okay, so our report is ready, and you can see here we got the report for Kiever Dalton Johnston Plumbing Business Optimization Report. I'm going to come down here. You can see it's got Google My Business information, address, phone number, phone, web page. Important ranking factors, you can see right here. Categories, the business open hours status. And right here you can see only 13 reviews, so this is where it's going to tell them, hey, this is where you need to really do something. Now, these are things that need adjustment, but this is one that's a problem. Is your business claimed? It is claimed. Okay, what clients are saying about your reviews, so they show you some of the reviews that are in there. They show your competition. And this is good because it's going to really, get those competitive juices flowing when you see that others in here have some other information and are doing better than you. That's going to be a big deal. Responsiveness analysis, okay? Yes, the website is mobile friendly. So far, these guys are actually doing fairly well. Social media. Okay, so here's where we've got some things that they need to work on. Give information about social media, but look at this. No Instagram found, no Facebook found, no Pinterest found, no YouTube found. That's good. Video analysis. No videos found. So it's going to give that information. Facebook pixel, missing. Boom, that's a big one. Google AdWords pixel. There is an AdWords pixel. That's good. Analytics pixel, not installed. Webmaster tools. Webmaster tag is missing. So there are definitely some good things that we can do here. And at the bottom, you can download this report so that it gets sent out with that in there. So this is going to give them all that information so that you can then provide them with these services. So now that we have this report, of course, we're going to want to send this report and we're going to want to say, hey, let us do this for you. Well, that's where we have the contact leads area. So we go to contact leads. You can see you can contact leads. You've got the email templates and email settings. So contact leads, what you're going to do is you're going to come in here. You're going to select your campaign. Again, we're going to choose the Snellville Plumbers. Okay. And we're going to do for the Google leads. There's our guy. And so now we can come in here and we can play around with this. We can go to the website. There's their email action. Click on the email here. And this is where we can send out our emails. And you can see we've got tags that we can put in there. So the name, the last name, the email, the phone, the website. And what this allows you to do is if you're going to write an email, now again, you've got some templates in here that you can use, but if you're going to write an email, you can use these to fill in some of that information. So if you've got, let's say you were going to write to, let's say you had 50 businesses instead of just the one. You've already done leads. You've got 50 of them in here that you chose to write to, okay? So you would come in here and you could say, I was looking at, and then you can put in the business name, okay? And so what's going to happen is if you send this out to those 50 businesses, each one of them is going to get a custom email with their name there. So it's going to say, I was looking at Jones Plumbing, I was looking at Smith Plumbing, I was looking at Jackson Plumbing, whatever it happens to be. It's going to change automatically to that. And that's Grammarly, by the way, telling me that business name should be business space name, but of course, not in this case here. Thank you, Grammarly. But yeah, so that's going to allow you to customize this for each of the businesses, even with their names. So if you've got their name, you can put that in there, their address, their phone number. So all of that stuff can be thrown in there so that it sounds like it's a very personalized email to them, even if it is an email that's going out to a bunch of different businesses. So that's your email templates there. So again, this is going to allow you to get the leads, get all that information, be able to send them customized emails automatically regarding very specific things, okay? And of course, you can add your GMB report right here, and you can see the upgrades here, SEO reports and citations reports. So there are upgrades that will do those things for you as well. And speaking of the upgrades, I kind of hid it before because I didn't want to confuse anybody, but we're going to go back up here for a second to look at our reports because if we come in here, we're going to generate a report again. Down below, you'll see that the Pro version has more stuff that will be included, including local schema, CTA report, Yelp report, Google Tag Manager, SERP snippets, Open Graph, and SSL certificates. So it's going to give you that information as well, but that is an upgrade for that. So I didn't want to show it to you at first. I kind of kept it hidden below screen level there, but that's some of the other things that you can add to this because it is a very robust program. And of course, right now, you can get this at an incredible price. So rather than paying hundreds of dollars a year, you can get this one for a very reduced price during this launch. So I highly recommend you check this out. Again, Leads Gorilla, great program. And I unfortunately didn't get my hands on it until yesterday. So it's a very new program to me as far as being able to check it out, but very impressive. This might be, obviously Lead Kahuna is the big dog in the room, and this may be the first of these less expensive ones that really does compete with some of those higher level ones like that or Prospect. I forget what the other one was called. There's another big one. Anyway, but this does compete directly with those, and right now you can get it at an amazing price, so I highly recommend you check it out. Well, there you go. That's Leads Gorilla. As you can see, this is a very, very powerful tool that gives you some tremendous information, allows you to generate some great reports that will really help you to land those new clients. And of course, it also gives you the ability to email with those great emails that are included in there that are written by professional copywriters. So you should have a lot of really good luck with those. Now, this program works very easily, and of course, it works better than many of the other programs that we looked at in the past. It's a very powerful tool. So if you do not have a lead generation tool, or if you have a tool that maybe doesn't have a ton of features, this is your opportunity to jump up to a powerful tool at an incredible price for the next couple of days. So be sure to check it out. Scroll down if you want to see the bonuses. As you can see, there's a very simple bonus page because I found out about it so late. I didn't have a real chance to create a nice page. I just had to get something out there because I wanted to tell you about this because it is such a great and powerful tool. If you have any questions, of course, reach out. I'll be glad to answer them for you. And we hope you enjoy the program, and we'll talk to you soon.